Good morning student, welcome back to another video of geography chapter 1. In the previous video we can understand what is resources and what is the type of resources, how can we classify them. The resources can be classified them generally into natural, human made and human. So what is natural resources we can understand in the previous video, and natural resources are classified into different groups depending upon their level of development, use, stock, origin and distribution. So we know the level of distribution and use in the previous video, and here we know based on their origin. Based on their origin, resources can be biotic and abiotic. Abiotic resources are non-living while biotic resources are living. Soil, rocks, minerals are abiotic, but plant and animal are biotic resources. Natural resources can be broadly categorized into renewable and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources are those which get renewed or replenished quickly. Some of these are unlimited and are not affected by human activity, such as solar and wind energy. Yet, careless use of certain renewable resources like water, soil, and forest can affect their stock. Water seems to be an unlimited renewable resource, but shortage and drying up natural water resourcing is a major problem in many parts of the world today. Now, non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources are those which have a limited stocks. Once the stocks are exhausted, it may be take thousands of years to be renewed or replenished. Since this period is much more than human life spans, such resources are considered non-renewable. For example, coal, petroleum, natural gas are the example of non-renewable resources. Just simple understand, renewable resources are those which get renewed or replenished quickly, and non-renewable resources are those which have limited stock. Once the stock is exhausted, it may be take thousands of years to be renewed. Now the next classification is on the basis of distribution. Resource can be ubiquitous and localized or localized. You can call localized. Resources that are found everywhere like the water we breathe are localized, but those which are found only in certain places are localized, like copper and iron ore. The distribution of natural resources depend upon their number of physical factors like terrain, climate, and altitude. The distribution of resources is unequal because these factors differ so much over the earth. Distribution of natural resources depend upon number of physical factors like terrain, climate, and altitude. The distribution of resources is unequal because these factors differ so much over the earth. I hope you understand. We will move to the next topic, that is human made resources. What is human made resources? Sometimes natural substances become resources only when their original form has been changed. Sometimes natural substances become resources only when their original form has been changed. Iron ore was not a resource until people learned to extract iron from it. People use natural resources to make building, bridge, road, machinery and vehicle, which are known as human-made resources. Technology is also a human-made resources. I hope you understand what is human-made resources. For the better understanding, you see the picture here, and the next topic is what is conserving resources. What is conserving resources? Using resources carefully and giving them time to renew is called resource conservation. Using resource carefully and giving them time to get renewed is called resource conservation. Balancing the need of use resource and also conserve them for the future is called sustainable development. For the better understanding of sustainable development, you can say carefully utilization resource so that beside meeting the requirement of the present, also take care of the future generation. It means you can use it present time and also take care it may be available for the future. That is called sustainable development. There are many ways to conserving resources. Each person can contribute to reducing consumption, recycling and reusing things. Ultimately, it makes a difference because all our lives are linked, as we know. So the future of our planet and its people are linked with our ability to maintain and preserve the life support system that nature provides us. Therefore, it is our duty to ensure that for the sustainable development, all use of renewable resources are sustainable, the diversity of life on the earth is conserved, the damage to natural environment system is minimized. You can note that point. Okay, how can we sustain? They are all use of renewable resources are sustainable, the diversity of life of earth is conserved, and the damage of natural environment system is minimized. I hope you understand. If you have any doubt, you can message me in the group or the YouTube. And next video we will discuss the question and answer of chapter 1, exercise question and answer. Okay, have a nice day. Goodbye.